What's up, everybody? Reed Wallach, host of the Early Read and a Rithmm partner, here to walk you through 3 games that my Rithmm model has produced for me this week. Week 10. Don't know where the time has gone, but we are here week 10. As you can see on the screen, we got 13, 6, and 1 for a 28% ROI using the pressure run model. Going to go through 2 favorites that my model has spit out for this week and 1 total we're going to bet. We're going to start Thursday night. Tulane laying 15.5 against Charlotte. My model projecting Tulane minus 17.4 on the spread. And let's just take a look at some of the reasons why my model is going to be liking Tulane and another reason why I like it. But what you really need to look at here is I go over to the research tab that's available within Rithmm. You can find bunch of different stats in here that list, you can filter by power conference, Tulane in the group of 5. So we're not going to talk about power conference. Let's just look at rush yards right here. With Mekhi Hughes, this is a super explosive offense. Tulane, 11th in rushing yards per game. You want a favorite that could really close out the game, win by more than 2 scores? Yeah, you want Tulane's offense that could really move the ball at will. And this isn't baked into my model, but just another reason why I'm eyeing Tulane, and I'm happy that my model agrees with me. Look at QBR here. Darian Mensah really making plays for the Green Wave. 6th in QBR in the season. You look over at Charlotte, they've cycled through 3-4 quarterbacks all season long. I got to scroll all the way to the bottom to find Charlotte. 109th in QBR. So there's our first bet using the pressure run model. Another one that came out from the pressure run model, South Alabama, 6.5 against Georgia Southern. An absolute mismatch here with the Jaguars hosting the Eagles. My model projects South Alabama minus 7.2, so we get over that key number of 7, a touchdown. South Alabama, 14th in rushing yards on the season. As I go back over to Rithmm, take out that power conference filter, and you see rushing yards. South Alabama, 14th, 216 yards per game on the ground. Absolutely dicing teams up with Fluff Bothwell and Gio Lopez at quarterback. You want to go over to, can Georgia Southern, who just let up 40-plus to a rush-heavy ODU team. How's Georgia Southern going to hold up? Probably not so great because they aren't able to get into the backfield. If you go over here to tackles for loss, Georgia Southern, all the way to the bottom, 110th. They're averaging let's call it 3 to 4 tackles for loss per game. South Alabama going to be pushing forward. They're going to be able to get some margin here. I like them to cover at over a touchdown at home. And our final game from the pressure run model for week 10, it's going to be the under 60.5 between Old Dominion and App State. App State season's got away from them. The defense has struggled all season, but my model's still sticking with 59.7 under the total of 60.5. Now, look, ODU, freshman quarterback Colton Joseph has come in and revitalizes his team season. Now, all of a sudden, a Sun Belt contender. This is projected to be App State big favorite here, trying to win the Sun Belt. Now it's the opposite. This team wants to run the ball. What's really the key here, though, is rushing attempts. ODU insistent on running the ball all season. As we scroll to find the Monarchs, who have been rushing the ball more and more as the season has gone on, take off that power conference filter. You see here, ODU, 29th in rushing attempts per game. Clock's going to be moving in Boone all game long. This game should say under the total. An ODU small favorite, rare roll as a favorite. Maybe this game's a little bit more conservative. So ODU under 60.5, South Alabama minus 6.5 at home against Georgia Southern, and Tulane minus 15.5 against Charlotte on Thursday Night Football. For more picks like this, you can make your own model using Rithmm. Make sure you sign up today and get in on the action before college football season is over.